What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's going to be a good live stream today. Talk a little bit about time management. Talk about how to play Hero Wars the right way. Cheeky. But we got some events. We got some events tonight. Emerald word of the day is exclamation point time. Too much to do. Too much to do. So much to do. Talisman event is live. Triple dipping is live tonight as well. All right. First thing that we got to get out of the way. Those of you playing Hero Wars Dominion Era on web, you have about 27 minutes. 27 minutes to get your guild raid attacks in. 27 minutes. 26 minutes and some change, actually. Get those phase 1 guild raid attacks in, guys. Get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Yeah. You're not going to regret it. Your guild will appreciate the extra morale. The Valor currency that you can use to buy buffs, you're definitely going to want. You're definitely going to want them. Yeah, going to buy some stuff here. Completely forgot to finish out this week. That's okay. Get those boosts today. Let's see. Sphere Energy, Survival, and Immortal Hero. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Astral, Healing, Chosen, Keepers, Stellar Tank. Let's do Dreamers and Marksman and... who cares? Who cares? Get those done. Of course, Facebook players, you've got 3 hours and 26 minutes. Don't forget. Don't forget. How'd you lose your membership? I don't know. Check your bank, I guess. I don't know. We got a little time until the events start, so I want to talk a little bit about the Emerald word of the day. Emerald word of the day is exclamation point time. We're going to talk about time management today a little bit. It is a touchy subject right now. Lots of complaints about stuff that's happening. Lots of complaints about this, that, and the other. There isn't a... we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in a second. The way that the Emerald word of the day works is you type in the word. All right, it's pinned. It's a pinned comment, exclamation point time. And we draw names throughout the live stream. And you've got 60 seconds to respond. If you respond in time, we add you to a list. End of the month, we draw names. And I pay those winners 100 USD. You don't win anything today, aside from entry into the overall sweepstakes. Yeah. Good. 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 Good, good, good. All right. Talisman fever. How about that? How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hero Wars is a resource management game. It is a fun game, right? Strategy, community. There are daily quests. Stuff you got to do every single day. Fortunately, we've got a nice little guide. Whoops, that's the mail. We've got a nice little guide right here. That's not the right thing. I got to click things like 3 different times to find the right thing. Fortunately, we have a nice little guide right here. This isn't it either. The daily ones. There we go. There we go. There we go. A list of tasks that we should be completing every day. Now, the thing about this is you don't need to complete every one of these tasks every day, and there are some that are more valuable than others. There are a couple of tasks that are time sensitive. On Hero Wars Alliance, they are time sensitive based on your server, your time zone, all of that. You do need to log in 3 separate times throughout the day in order to collect the free energy. Over on Hero Wars Dominion Era, the Facebook and web version of the game, you've got to log in 3 separate times, 1 hour apart in order to collect the energy. And throughout the day, you'll also want to log in to spend the energy. All right. Now, in a given playthrough session, there's a lot of stuff that you've got to accomplish. There is a lot. There really is. Some of the things that I would recommend you getting out of the way immediately, I would start your expeditions in the airship. I'd get those started immediately the first time you log in. Okay, the expeditions are timed activities that will reset throughout the day. Some of them have multiples. Okay, some of them are only once per day, but sometimes, most people can't do all of the expeditions in one sitting. It will require multiple attempts to come back and clear this out, right? The goal is to get to 4 at once. That's the money. Getting to 4 at once is the money. And the reason for that is because once you get to 4, you can collect one of the quests. All right, begin expedition 1 and then begin 4 expeditions, okay? Get that out of the way. The next thing that I like to do is go raid chapter 9. This Aurora mission right here. The items in this mission are the best overall. And what's great about this mission is it's a hero mission. Okay, hero missions give you hero soul stones. You raid this, and that takes care of one of the dailies. It also burns some of your energy. Then the next thing that you need to do is find a hero that you're working on. Say you're working on Satori, and then go crazy. Go crazy. Dump that energy into that hero. Okay, get it. It doesn't take a lot of thought. Once you've been doing it several days in a row, several weeks in a row, you understand what heroes that you're leveling up. Get that done, get that out of the way. And then you want to do your arena fights. You want to do your arena fight to get it done. Now, there is a reward at your set server time every day. This number is going to be different. Some people it's 9 p.m. For me, it's 9 p.m. Central Time. Get this attack in. Get at least 1 attack in every single day. You are going to want to get 3 attacks in, but get the first one in and take the time to focus on it, or just skip it. The first battle doesn't matter. And then you want to do 1 Grand Arena fight. Okay, again, same situation. You will want to take some time to plan out your fight, but the first one of the day doesn't matter. Okay, get it done. Skip all. You're done. Okay, you can't skip all on Hero Wars Dominion Era, but you can on the mobile version of the game. And now that you've got those main tasks out of the way, the primary thing that you need to do now, the thing that you need to focus on for the rest of the day, on top of trying to clear all of these daily quests. Okay, all of these daily quests, run through them all, right? Seems like there's a lot, but it actually isn't that much. You get into a kind of a flow. The next thing that you need to do after you've started your airship expeditions, after you've spent your energy, after you've done your 1 arena and 1 Grand Arena fight, okay? And the reason, by the way, the reason why I do 1 and 1 is because there is a task to do. Let's see if I can find it here. Here it is. Fight 3 times in the arena and Grand Arena. So you got 2 of these out of the way. Okay, I'll get to it in a second. I'll get to why it's only 2 out of 3 in a second. You want to go into your guild dashboard, okay? Take a look at your competitions. See who you're facing, if you've been assigned a location, or if you just need to take some time and find your own location. You need to get in there. You need to spend a little bit of time researching, figuring out the best opportunity for you. Everybody's guild should have a war plan in place. For the most part, you're going to hit the bridge, and then you're going to break down one of the gates. Then you're going to take the citadel, and then you're going to kind of spread out from there. But you do want to have a plan, right? You do want to have some kind of a plan. Get that done, or at least take a look at it. Okay, you got to take a look at it and be mindful of what positions are available. Unfortunately, this guild competition is closed right now, so I can't show you in real time. But you want to be mindful of what's available to you, okay? And then you want to take a look at the Global Championship. Same situation. Take a look at the positions that are potentially assigned to you. Take a look at the opportunities that you could or could not get into as far as what you could be successful with. The Facebook and web version of this is the Clash of Worlds, okay? And just like in the Guild War, you want to have a plan. Most guilds will have a plan. Most guilds will have assignments. Most guilds will have communication. Generally speaking, you're going to want to hit the bridge one of the 3 bastions, Bastion, Gate, or Bastion, right here, the Hero's Bridge, one of the 2 temples, and then the Citadel, and then kind of work your way backwards, focusing on one building at a time. Everybody focusing on the Bastion, or everybody focusing on Citadel Hall, everybody focusing on Ether Prism, or everybody focusing on Altar of Life, and away you go. Even if you can't make your attacks now in Clash of Worlds or in the Global Championship, you can take a look. You can see what's assigned to you. You can see what might be an opportunity for you in the future once the Citadel is unlocked, or once the Citadel is down and you can start working on the Foundry. That is kind of the next thing. And once you're done with that, I think that you're done. I think that you're done for the first little bit. There really isn't a lot of time-sensitive things that you need to get into beyond those handful of things, okay? At least for the first part of the day. Now, if you come back a little bit later, an hour later on Facebook and web, or the next, let's see here, let me scroll down to the, or in the next, or in the next energy is available to you on Hero Wars Alliance, then you can kind of do more of the same, okay? Take a look at your airship, right? Go back into your airship, check and see what expeditions are completed, start additional expeditions to get them going, right? Hit another arena attack if you want, or you don't have to, and go back and look again at your Guild War situation and your Clash of Worlds or Global Championship if you're on mobile. Take a look at those situations and see what you need to do, okay? Is your attacks available? Do you need to do a cleanup? Are you assigned to a position that's now available for you to hit? Are there other opportunities that you might jump on that could be a good opportunity for the heroes that you have leveled up? Communicate with your guild, of course. All the while, you're going to want to do a little bit more of the daily tasks. Whoops. You're going to be wanting to do a little bit more of the daily tasks. The ones on Facebook and web are similar to the ones on Hero Wars Alliance, Hero Wars Mobile. They're not exactly the same, but they are similar, okay? You're going to work your way through as many as you have time for, okay? The goal is you spend 10 to 15 minutes, 3 times a day, okay? To get the most out of Hero Wars, in my opinion, the most enjoyment can be had with Hero Wars in 10 to 15 minutes. Now, what's very important to note here is that's my opinion, okay? Some people want to do a lot more. Some people want to have a lot more to do. Some people want to have a lot more fulfilling day with Hero Wars. There is a lot of quests that you have to just click on. You know, doing the Hydra fights or giving the horn of summoning to the fairies in order to complete this daily. You know, fighting the Outland bosses unless you've already got them all completed. Leveling up your artifacts. There's a lot of specific hero and talent leveling things that you've got to do. And yes, they all do take time. But ultimately what we're talking about is a few dozen button presses, right? That's really what we're talking about. Now, beyond that, you got to be mindful of your seasonal activities. You do. You got to be mindful of your feats, your daily tasks when it comes to seasonal activities. The Hero's Way has 4 tasks that need to be completed every single day. Generally speaking, some of these tasks will be completed as you work through your daily quests for the day. Yeah, they will. Most of them will be. Some of them will not be. If you take a look at this, opening the tower chests, one of the daily quests is to open a tower chest. You probably want to open more. You can open 15 for free every day. You can open 45 if you spend a little bit of emeralds. Complete 1 summoning in the summoning circle. This isn't necessarily a daily quest, but it's an easy to accomplish task that you can come back to later. And by the way, you can click on go for it and it takes you right to where you need to go for it, right? Battling the Hydra as a daily quest, upgrading the Gift of the Elements as a daily quest. You just kind of expand on these. But it's important that you take a look at this every day as well, right? You want to make sure you're getting through that every single day. Beyond that, both versions of the game, Facebook and web and Hero Wars Alliance, have events. They're going to be active, okay? Sometimes there's 1 event active. Sometimes there's 3 or more events active. It just depends on the time of the month, I suppose, to make a crude joke. Run through these tasks, okay? And generally speaking, again, a lot of these tasks are going to be completed as you complete your daily tasks, okay? This is overwhelming. It can be overwhelming but it's important to not let it overwhelm you because it's layers of the same thing. Okay, win PvP battle using a hero that has a talisman equipped. That's basically the same as doing an arena fight or a grand arena fight, right? Which you're going to be doing a couple of anyway. Beyond the events, even I know there's more. The mobile version of the game has an additional activity called Legends Draft that is one of the last things that you should be doing. The rewards for the Legends Draft are not as good as the other things that you could be doing throughout the day. Okay, working on events, working on your season passes, working on your daily or weekly quests. This is a little bit more time consuming, and yes, it does take a few seconds to get going. I believe it takes at most 4 minutes per round. If you take the absolute most amount of time, it takes 4 minutes. If I had to not do any of the skipping, which most of us will be doing the skipping, and most of us will be completing this easily in 2 minutes per round. It's just a low reward, but a lot of fun situation. And that brings us to the third time that we log in the day. The third time that we log in for the day, again, you got to log in 3 times in order to get the most efficient use out of your energy, right? You got to collect 3 energy pieces throughout the day. Generally speaking, you want to log in before the end of the Guild War day, before the end of the Global Championship day, so that you have an opportunity to get your Guild War hits, your Global Championship hits, your Clash of Worlds hits if you're on Facebook and web. You want to get those in before the war ends. But another opportunity, or maybe that was your second login, and your third login needs to be before your reward time in Arena or Grand Arena. Okay, this is where you're going to spend a little bit extra time. Okay, you're either going to need to spend a little bit extra time learning the opposition in the Guild War, maybe doing a little bit of testing. In my opinion, if you're testing more than 10 or 15 minutes, it's an absolute waste of time. Okay, the benefits are far outweighed by your personal time. Again, my personal preference is to not spend that much time testing for fights. And you're also going to want to climb as high as you can on the Arena or Grand Arena ranking. Okay, your reward time, again, for me, 9 p.m. Central Time. Your reward time is your last opportunity to get that rank locked in before you get your daily Arena or Grand Arena rewards every day. Those sweet, sweet emeralds, those Arena and Grand Arena coins, you're going to want those. 3 times you need to log in. 3 times. There's a lot of button clicking, a lot of stuff to keep track of. But once you get into the flow of it, it's basically just doing your dailies. It's basically just running through this list, making sure everything on this list is done to the best of your abilities, okay? Making sure everything in the feats tab is done to the best of your abilities. And on Facebook and web, we have a similar thing. The season quests, making sure these are done to the best of your ability every single day, right? And then also making sure that you're doing as much as you can for the various events. Okay. This game can be played to its maximum, in my opinion, in 45 minutes. 3 15-minute sessions or less. Now you might say, Charlie, I don't have 45 minutes. That's okay. That's okay. You will never be a top 1% raider if you do that. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. This game isn't designed to be that level of competition for everybody, right? But if you want to be there, if you want to be in those Gold League guilds or Duke League guilds or whatever league guilds that you want to be part of, you've got to put in a little bit of time every day. But not more than really 45 minutes. Again, that's my opinion, right? Don't let it overwhelm you. The game does a really good job telling you to go look at stuff. Red dots on Hero Wars Facebook and web. And on Hero Wars Alliance, the mobile version of the game, it's this yellow coin with a little red gift on it, right? If you take a look at all of the, or I guess an exclamation point, right? Go be mindful of all of those locations. And that's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Yeah. Now, that being said, is there too much stuff to do? Is there too much stuff to do in Hero Wars? Facebook and web version of the game, mobile version of the game. Is there too much stuff to do? My opinion is no, there's not. My opinion is the more things that are active, the better. My opinion is events constantly. My opinion is new hero every month. My opinion is something to do every time I log in, right? They want you to be on the game as much as possible. The longer that you sit on a mobile game, the more that Android or iOS pays the developer. The longer that you sit on a Facebook game or on a website, herowarsweb.com, right? Or hero-wars.com, the website, the more that they're getting revenue from those web providers, right? It's an oversimplification, yes. That is the point. That's why they stack stuff like this. Now, I think the real argument is maybe there's too long. Maybe this stuff is too long. The biggest complaint that I've heard so far is Area of Conquest, 7 days. That's too long. I agree. I think that's too long. I think it's too long. What I really like about this, though, is that it doesn't matter how long it is. It does not matter how long it is. It rewards the people that play the most, right? Absolute whale guilds are getting trucked. They're getting demolished by guilds that are way less powerful, but play more. It's that simple. It's that simple. Yeah. It's a fact. The more you play Area of Conquest, the better your guild will do. Now, if the matchmaking is where it's supposed to be, clicked on the wrong thing. If the matchmaking is where it's supposed to be, you can see that our guild is at 1.9. That guild is at 2.0, 2.0, 1.9. You can see that there's a lot of parity there. And I think we're actually in second place. Yeah, we're in second place right now by a good margin. Look at that. We're getting beat up, guys. We're getting beat. You can still fight for second place. 2,000 thread and a violet pattern, great. That's a great reward. 1,000 thread and a blue pattern, still good. Still a good reward. For just logging in. How much effort does it take to do Area of Conquest? How much? Sure, let's give this a shot. Let's give this a shot. 2 minutes a session? 5 minutes a session? 15 minutes? Oh man, we're going to time out. Oh, we almost got him. We did get him. Nice. We captured the spot. Captured the spot. Done. Look at that. I'm done playing Area of Conquest for the next hour. How long was I sitting here? How long have I played Area of Conquest today? Total? The total amount today? How much Area of Conquest have I played today? Probably 8 minutes. All day. 10 minutes if I'm being super liberal with the time. Sure, I'll log in later. I'll log in later and check. In about an hour, I'll check. I'll check and see what's going on. Too much time, too long? Man, whew. Hate to see to be your wife. But you need to check in too often? Do you? Once, maybe per hour or so? Yeah? I get that. Do I want to use one here? It's a 4 per minute. Sure, I'll use one right here. I might spend 20 minutes all day long on Area of Conquest. D. Warman says the key is your most active players go to the middle and your less active stay in the buildings on the inside. Yep, 100%. 100%. Communication is key. If you're busy, find a settlement and sit in it. You log in, you're back at your home castle. Plot a course. You can plot a course. The game will move for you. Check back in an hour. Are you at your destination? Fight. Are you not? Are you back at the castle? Okay, start it again. There you go. There you go. I like it. I think it's pretty nice, honestly. I think that it's good to have stuff like this to contrast with everything else. Because not only is it about communication and teamwork and all of that, but it's also about, you know, how long can you go? Anthony Smith has a great point. Anthony Smith, great question. And I'm going to pick on you for a second. It's a great question. Here's a great question from the chat. Really solid question from the chat. Talking about Area of Conquest. It says, Hero Essential, yes, but one of the tasks is asking you to win so many battles, so you have to stay active all day, as you won't be able to win, say, 30 per day. One of the tasks is asking you to win so many. What are we talking about? One of the tasks. Special event, Area of Conquest. Let's see. This one right here. Win 5 times after an attack in the Area of Conquest. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Answer me this, though. And I'll pop this question back up here so we're on... zoom in. Let's make this a little smaller here. There we go. Answer me this, Anthony. Is it free? Is it free to complete this task? 120 fights. Ooh. Is it free? It's a rhetorical question. Yes, it's free. Yes, it's free. It's free and unattainable. What about this one? What about this one? Is it free? Is it unattainable? What's the difference? What's the difference? Dulcimer says, nothing is forcing you to do every single task. The payouts aren't game-changing. Anthony Smith, you got a great question. You have a great question, but the thing that you got to keep in perspective here is that you cannot complete every task on every event. You can if you have the time. You can if you have the money. But most people won't. What does this have to do with any... Let's see. How is this different from any other event with very difficult tasks? Okay. It's not like it's asking you to open 1,250 Outland chests, right? It's not like it's asking you to make $150 worth of purchases. Right. It's not like it's asking that. Those tasks exist. See? See? Okay. What about this one? Spending 100,000 emeralds. Is that free? It's not free. It's not free. It is attainable. Yeah. My point is this. These events allow you to complete some. We have to complete all events. We have to. It's in our nature to complete things. Okay. You know what this is? You know what this is, Treasure of Power? This is them trying to incentivize people to log in more and giving a reward to those people who are logging in more, right? Win 5 times after an attack. Difficult. Get a lot of hearts, right? Win. Get a lot of hearts. Get a lot of hearts. A lot. But what are you getting here? What are you really getting here? 6, 11, 14, 16, 1750, 1850. 1850 coins. 1,850 coins. Is that what we're getting? Is that what we're trying to get? How impactful is 1,850 coins? I mean, it's 40,000. It's 40,000 to go to 12 to 13. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Anthony. It's a great question, but you got to keep things in perspective. You got to keep things in perspective. Big day. Big day in the world of Hero Wars. Now that we've rolled everything over. First of all, let's take a look at Hero Wars Alliance. Take a look-see. Take a looky-loo. The bad news is I don't think there's anything new on Hero Wars Alliance. But we haven't explored the Talisman event, so let's take a look at it anyway. Let's take a quick look. Basil says times 30. Sure. 2,000 times 30 is what? 60,000? So that's like a level and a half. Basil, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Talisman Keepers went live yesterday. Wave Nature went live yesterday. We got the Keepers shop also live today. All right. Talisman Fever. Talisman Keepers. Way of Nature. Okay. The Talisman coins do not carry over. Okay. Be mindful of that. Spend them if you can. Excuse me. Way of Nature. Where is the Way of Nature shop? Here it is. Way of Nature shop. Back down to the mid-priced Lycanthrope Fangs Lamort's map. No longer 14,000. It's 8,500. Not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Yasmin's a good hero. Yasmin got a Talisman this time around. Nice little focus on Yasmin for this this little event. Yeah. The best buy for the Nature Shop is an item. It's the best. It's the best thing. It'll save you time. And time is everything. Time is money, friend, as our goblin friends say. Buy an item to save you time. Especially free-to-play players. Buy items. There are some more efficient items than others. Just buy the item. Okay. Yasmin is great. Yasmin is good to have. She's easily countered, though. I wouldn't recommend people getting Yasmin as their first damage dealer. Second or third damage dealer, absolutely. As long as your first damage dealer isn't another critical hit hero. If your first damage dealer is Artemis or Ishmael, Daredevil, don't do Yasmin for your second. You need to not have more than one critical hit hero. Eesh. Eesh. Good stuff. Over on Hero Wars Dominion Era, we have an excellent opportunity today. An absolutely fantastic triple dip opportunity. Area of Conquest. Sure, it's 7 days long. But thank goodness it's 7 days long. So we have this triple dip opportunity. We have Get VIP. We have Get VIP. Oh, no, it's Reach a VIP. Excuse me. We have Get VIP right here in Winterblade. Okay. Winterblade's got 1 day left. Okay. 1 day. Get VIP, Winterblade. Get VIP, Get VIP, Area of Conquest. Okay, we got spend emeralds, spend energy overlapping. We've got open outland chests here and open outland chests here. Spend emeralds, spend let's buy emeralds and buy energy. Spend energy, spend emeralds. Bleh. This right here will let you have a ×4 emerald sale. Okay. This lets you have a ×4 emerald sale if you have a ×3 opportunity. If you have a ×3 opportunity in the emerald shop, this will convert it into a ×4 emerald sale. Not a bad time, not a great time, but not a bad time to buy emeralds. You missed the best time to buy emeralds this month a couple of days ago. Sorry. All right. A lot of triple dipping between Area of Conquest, Foundations of Power, and Winterblade. One day only. One day only. But guess what, guys? Guess what? None of these tasks are anything extra that you would do in a day anyway. None of them. None of them. Logging in. Okay, I do that every day. Reach VIP. Well, I'm already there or I'm not. I'm already there or I'm not. Sure. Buy emeralds. I'm either going to buy emeralds or I'm not. I recommend you do not buy emeralds. Not today. Don't do it today. Spend emeralds. Some of you are going to spend 1,000 to 2,000 emeralds every day. A lot of you are not going to spend any emeralds. That's not going to change with this event. It's not. Spending energy. Everybody's going to spend energy. Everybody. Complete summonings in the summoning circle. You know what? 50, super attainable. Super, super, super attainable. You might not do this every day, but a lot of skin stones. Okay. By the way, huge opportunity with these skin stones with this Nova event right here. Huge opportunity. Huge opportunity. Titanite. Everybody's collecting Titanite every day. Everybody's collecting Titanite every day. Everybody's opening outland chests every day. You just gotta open a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. What's the allure of Artemis? Artemis is really strong on mobile, John. She's really, 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 really strong on mobile. Way stronger on mobile than she is on Facebook. Facebook and web. All right, let's do this. Money Mike Madness. No longer a YouTube guild member. No longer a green name. You know what, Mike? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Bills are up big, huh? He's just Mike. I don't know. Where is Mike? Mike, are you here? The animated short after ODH fights? Animated short? Who's at the ATM? Zhang Ha. Zhang Ha. I gotta work on the white grading for sure. Nunya, I gotta do my Osh fights tomorrow because it's not live on Facebook yet. It's not live on Facebook yet. It goes live on Facebook in about 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 45 minutes. There is a new short. Someone else mentioned it, so I did a fight to see it. A new short. Like Orion has an ult video, a new short. On to the next one, Milk Tobo. Milk Tobo. Web player. Okay. Yeah. Glenn Malvaso. Glenn. Glenn is a proud Android player. Proud. Eric Martinez Jr. Eric Martinez. Okay. And Angel Tail. Angel Tail. Happy holidays. Richard, I don't have that leveled up of an account. What version of the game are you playing, Angel? Sore. Very sore. Web. Okay. All right. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to give Restream one more day to figure its life out. Otherwise, I'm going to boot it. I'm tired of Restream, man. I'm tired of Restream. Although, to be fair, in the 5 or 6 years of streaming, I've only really had trouble with them about 4 or 5 times. Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 1 p.m. UTC. It's going to be a good day. Friday, Friday, Friday. Guys, don't live for Fridays. Don't live for Fridays. Keep working. Don't do that. Don't listen to me. Make your own decisions. I don't care. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.